Order the special council meeting of Thursday, November 13th at 5 o'clock in Cayce City Hall chambers. The press and public have been notified according to the Freedom of Information Act.
Yes, Mayor.
Thank you. I believe Councilmember Carter has our invocation this evening.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Pray with me, if you please. Dearest God in heaven, thank you again for this beautiful day and this beautiful season we're about to embark upon. We give thanks for the many blessings you bestow on us, our city, our citizens, our employees. Please now be with our first responders, the many great things they do every day to protect us. A lot of things going on right now, and we need you. We need your light. We need your guidance. We need your wisdom, Father. We bless all this to lift you up in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Excuse me. We have nomination and election of Mayor Pro Tem. And it is my excitement to get to recognize Phil Carter. I know there is a motion coming for nominating him as Mayor Pro Tem.
Yes, ma'am. A motion to nominate Mr. Phil Carter as Mayor Pro Tem.
Second.
Thank you. Any
Thank you.
discussion?
Councilman Carter, I just thank you for your service, not only for the city of Cayce, but Lexington 2 School District. Anytime I think about Cayce, I always think about you because you know everything about the city of Cayce. There's someone, I don't know if you even know of any strangers in Cayce because you've pretty much seen everybody. So I just want to just thank you for your leadership and your dedication and service to not only the students, but just the whole entire city. So just thank you so much, and I'm very, very blessed to have your vote for you for Mayor Pro Tem.
Well, you're welcome. I appreciate it. And there are no strangers in Cayce. We're all a family, and we all care about each other a lot. And Mayor, I'd be honored to serve whenever you can't be two places at once. I'll be at that other place for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank all of you.
Yes, well, I'm excited about your tenure on council and that helping to lead us to great places. So thank you for being willing to do that. I'll call the question.
Councilmember All. Excuse me. Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter. Mayor Pro Tem Carter. Yes.
Technically still Councilmember Carter for one more vote.
Oh, sorry. Councilmember Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so
Thank y'all.
moved.
Thank you very much.
All right, we have approval of minutes before you. You have the regular October 7th council meeting minutes, the October 13th special council meeting minutes, the October 22nd regular council meeting minutes, and the October 27th special council meeting minutes. I'll take them separately or together.
Motion to approve all the minutes.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? I'll call the question.
Councilmember All.
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
I like the sound of that. Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. We have public comment regarding items on the agenda.
No one signed up, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. There's discussion and approval and authorization for the city manager to sign a financial participation agreement with SCDOT for a multi-use trail off of Foreman Street, otherwise known as Rails to Trails.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Council approval is needed to execute the financial participation agreement with the South Carolina Department of Transportation to secure the federal funding for the Foreman Street multi-use trail project. This project will design and construct approximately 2,700 feet of ADA-compliant concrete trail along the former rail bed corridor from 2350 Foreman Street all the way down to Frank Street. The project is funded through the Transportation Alternative Program with an 80-20 share cost, $391,137 in federal funds with approximately $97,775.09 with the local match, with the city using our unrestricted reserve fund balance to meet. SCDOT will manage and administer the project on the city's behalf. Council approval tonight allows execution of the agreement and ensure the city can move forward in partnership with SCDOT to enhance pedestrian and bicycle connectivity in Cayce. So staff recommends that council approve the terms and conditions of the financial participation agreement and authorize the city manager to execute the agreement. Again, the $97,775.09 of the local match will be refunded through our unrestricted reserve balance.
Awesome, thank you. This is really exciting, and a lot of folks have been asking for this additional sidewalk and trails in the city. So is there a motion for the staff recommendation for council to approve the terms and conditions of the financial participation agreement and authorize the city manager to execute the agreement? If so, you may say so moved.
Motion to approve the terms and conditions of the financial participation agreement and authorize the city manager to execute the agreement.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
Yes, ma'am. Mike, do you mind describing how this improvement will improve safety and beautify the area around the trail, since I'm very, very blessed that this is also in my council district?
Yeah, as we mentioned, this is just a connectivity where later in the agenda, we'll talk a little about some of the sidewalks that are coming along Frank Street. This again extends down Foreman Street to other businesses, allowing pedestrians and bicycles to get out of the roadway, but also allow them safely to progress further around our city. We look forward hopefully to do some more of this further down as we continue along. We hope this is just one piece of multi-pieces. And all the way to our Safe Streets grant that we just got last year that we're working through now. These are some of the recommendations that we had of adding these pedestrian right-of-ways so that people can safely, it is a mode of transportation. People walking and bicycling is a mode of transportation, and our city is full of bicyclists, and we're blessed for it. So this is just an avenue for them.
Thank you.
Any other discussion?
Got one quick question, Michael. You okay? The railroad currently owns this property. Who will own this property after this thing is done?
We would.
They will deed it over to us?
Yes.
Cool, thank you.
This is not something that we've talked about yet, Mike, but something I would love for us to see if we can navigate. So maybe if you want to bring us back a recommendation at the next meeting, I would love for us to put signage out where projects like this are going on around the city, so that people know that there's activity and that there's action, that there's exciting things coming. I know there's, some standard things that other cities use to say, improvements coming here, rails to trails coming here, anything like that. So if we can think through an economical way to do that, I would love for us to do that about all these exciting things going on, because there's a lot of hard work going on, and our residents should get to see that.
Yes, ma'am. Love it.
Awesome, thank you. All right, I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. We have consideration of fireworks exemption request for Carolina bonfire event.
Yes, ma'am. Again, council and mayor, council's approval is requested to grant the Carolina Bonfire Festival an exemption from ordinance section 2046, which prohibits fireworks from the city limits under the special event exception in section 2047. This festival will take place on Saturday, November 29th. It's from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. It is out at the historic Columbia Speedway on Charleston Highway. This is a music concert, and this is the ending of that music concert. They expect to have fireworks scheduled from 9:50, and the event ends at 10 p.m. So they should only last about 5 to 10 minutes, and they're going to be launched from the stage area, which is a secured area. The organizers have obtained the required the state fireworks permit, which has been reviewed by our own city fire department. Staff will send out flyers on roll carts to the surrounding neighborhoods to identify and notify them that fireworks will be taking place at this location at this time. So our neighboring neighborhoods will know that this is taking place. It won't be a surprise, hopefully. And we'll get those out probably the week of the event, so they're notified. So the recommendation, the council's to approve the fireworks exemption requested for the Carolina Bonfire Festival under ordinance section 2047.
Thank you. Is there a motion for the staff recommendation?
Motion for the staff recommendation.
Second.
Okay, any discussion?
Couple of questions, please. Michael, is this the same group that has been here before?
Not to my knowledge, no, sir.
Wow, okay. We need to make people understand, I understand about the puppy dogs and veterans, that it can be a challenge. We've made an exception before for this short 10-minute window, but we do recognize that this venue is a event venue, and we have events there. Yes, there's a neighborhood obviously right adjacent to it, and in the past, we've been able to live with it. The police always are around, fire department's around to make sure they're within their 10-minute window, so just want to make everybody aware that the event venue is there, and it's a good event venue. We have some great things there, and we're going to continue to support it when we can. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. And will you say again what you and I talked about as far as noticing this, if it did approve, what's going to be shared?
Yes, ma'am. We will use our ability to put flyers on roll carts for the surrounding neighborhoods to let them know that the fireworks will be taking place on such date at certain times, so they're aware.
And I think we can offer that they can step outside and enjoy them, you know, because they'll be able to see them from where they are, but we also just don't want them to be surprised. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. I believe the next agenda item, discussion and approval of updated contract with Samsara, you just let me know you want that one to be postponed to the next meeting?
Yes, ma'am. Staff requested that we postpone that until the December 2nd meeting.
Okay, is there a motion to postpone that one until the December council meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. Next, we have discussion and approval of memorandum of agreements with South Carolina Department of Transportation for utility relocation of the water line for the Frink Street sidewalk project.
Not to be confused with the Foreman Street. Mayor and council, council approval is needed to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the South Carolina Department of Transportation for water utility relocations required for the upcoming Frank Street sidewalk project, which runs from State Street all the way down to the Foreman Street. This relocation design was prepared by Hannah Engineering, our in-house engineering firm, and will be included in the SCDOT's overall construction contract. This is only for water utilities, and no sewer lines are affected by this. Under SC Code Section 57580, 880, SCDOT must pay for all relocation costs for small utilities. Our water system is defined under SCDOT as a small utility, so we will incur no cost for this particular project. But we are required to enter into the memorandum of understanding. So staff recommends council approve the contract utility relocation MOA for the Frank Street sidewalk project water line relocation and authorize the city manager to execute. Again, no funding approval is necessary.
Thank you. There's a staff recommendation for council to approve the in-contract utility relocation MOA for the Frink Street sidewalk project water line relocation and authorize the city manager to execute the MOA. If there's a motion for that, you may say so moved.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
Yes, ma'am. I just got a couple questions. Mike, just for clarity, isn't this the sidewalk project that's going to be running from State Street down Frank Street and it's going to end at James Street?
Well, those are two separate projects, but yes, so this is the TAP grant with DOT. So this grant is under the diligence of DOT that will take our sidewalk project from State Street to the Frank Street area, or excuse me, the Foreman Street area. From there on, we have an IGA agreement with Lexington County that gave us funds to design more sidewalks. So that project will go from the Foreman Street area all the way down to, we're hoping, James Street at least.
Got you, I got you. And how will residents and businesses along Frank Street be notified of the construction and any temporary water restrictions or anything?
Well, the water restrictions will come from our utilities department. They're always very good about door hangers and letting them notify when and where water either needs boil riser or if they're going to be absent of water at any short period of time. Our utilities always does an excellent job of limiting those.
Okay, and my final question, me and the mayor, we did walk audit with Dora
Yeah.
back in 2024, and a lot of the residents that did that audit said when they were just walking along Frank Street, that there's no benches or trash cans for anyone that's walking that might have trash to put trash where trash needs to go, in a trash can, or just to relax and sit on a bench and enjoy the beauty of the area. So if there's any way that that can be incorporated after it is finished or before, that would be great for our residents to truly take advantage of, especially since I know the James Street portion is gonna be later, but, you know, I know a lot of people walk on James Street to One Love, and so I definitely don't want any more, let's just say, accidents, because we've had things like that happen in the past, so, but I definitely would love to see some benches and trash cans out there to keep things beautiful in that area.
Yep, we'll definitely look into it.
Maybe looking at some additional grant funding or something.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. If it's out there, yes, definitely.
And same thing, if we can put a sign there, you know, about this project. I think, you know, if we could just kind of maybe start getting in the mindset of doing that for all of these great things, it's really great work. So it's good progress for our residents. Thank you. I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you so much. So moved. We have discussion and approval to move forward with the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program application.
Good evening, council. This was, Mayor and council, I apologize. This is a grant that we had talked about in the past, and we're bringing it back for the reason that we have now been identified the possibility of decreasing the impact on our funding match. Council recently chose not to continue down the path of this grant because of the amount of our funding match was of about $7.5 million. The project all in itself is totaled about 22, then plus the match, which enters to about $30 million. This particular grant was continued to look at because council directed staff to continue looking for efforts to continue to work on the Avenue stormwater projects. Our partners with American Engineering and ourselves have continued to look for those. Lexington County has stepped up and is willing to entertain the idea of a 50-50 match with the $7.5 million match that we have. They are willing to reopen this application for us. It does have to be in next week, so there is a short timeline, and the reason why we brought it forth to you. I do not have all the answers, I can tell you that, but I do know that the willingness of one partner to step forward and enter into us and decrease our grant. This shows you the strength of our partnerships. And we look forward to looking at other partners that could possibly decrease that match even further for us. We will have time. The application process is quite lengthy for this. If council is willing to enter into the financial obligation of the match, we will have probably a year to a year and a half of application process to continue to look for partners to continue to decreasing our requirement of the match. I thought it was important to bring it forward since we see the opportunity of decreasing that, but we would love to see it come down a lot further. I think it opens up the opportunity to continue to have discussions, and we can always come back to council have further discussions down the line if we feel like we're getting somewhere or we're not getting somewhere with finding other partners to decrease that match to us. But at this time, staff does ask council to authorize the city manager to sign the financial agreement commitment for the 25% required local match of the grant. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Is there a motion for the staff recommendation?
Motion for the staff recommendation.
Second.
Okay. And Mike and I have talked about this a fair bit. This is not our standard, I guess, way of moving forward on things. He knows that I'm not fully comfortable because it's not buttoned up, and we typically do things that are buttoned up, but I'm fully willing to support this to see where it can go and how we can get the other partners, just to keep the door open to see what the options are. So I appreciate staff, I guess, somewhat thinking outside the box and trying to figure out how we can move things forward. So, as long as we have the option to take a step back, if we really don't find that funding or those other partners, then I think it's a good thing to do tonight. Yeah.
Oh, I just had something for Mike. Mike, I just want to let you know, every time it rains, I always think about my constituents in the flood-prone area of Riverland Park. And I know this is a little different from what we're talking about, the avenues drainage problems, which I truly support. And, me and Mayor Pro Tem and the mayor, we all said, hey, we want to find solutions to that. However, I did a little research in regards to this hazardous mitigation grant, and I learned that cities or counties like Charleston County, they actually received this grant and they used it to raise houses that are in flood-prone areas. And I don't know if that's a solution for Riverland Park. I don't know, because I don't want to, force that on the property owner on whether that would be their choice. But it can be a solution to solving some of the problems in Riverland Park. So I really would love council support with tasking Mike to also look for a grant or opportunities to help Riverland Park in the flood proneness that they occur. Anytime it rains, I just always think, oh my God, please don't flood down there. So I really would love that, and I'm sure those amazing people would love that as well.
I think that's a really interesting idea, Byron, and this is a $30 million grant. I mean, I'm not even sure that I fully understand the scope of what we would use that for, because we were supposed to be able to do 3 sections of a flooding project
Yes, ma'am.
with 10 million and didn't. And so maybe there's a way to do more than just that one section. There should be be able to get a lot done with 30 million. So,
Yes,
so I
No.
think that's an interesting idea
Well,
to
thank
look
you.
at.
Thank you,
Yep,
Mayor. Thank you.
absolutely. Yeah. So,
Yes, I'd like to reiterate and concur with the mayor's remarks that when we entertained this a few months back, we just simply did not have an appetite for a $7.5 million commitment from the taxpayers. Now that this new opportunity has come to light, that we can maybe share some of these things, I agree that it's a little bit loose, and while we're voting for the financial commitment for the 25%, we certainly at any time can pull back on this thing if we don't get the finances like we wanted. But yes, thank you, Byron. Thank you, Mayor. Yes, Riverland Park, Edenwood, Churchill Heights, we've got drainage issues all over the city. And, but we did make that commitment when we actually awarded those 2 projects we're doing, that we're going to do everything we can do to complete some more work. And thank you for doing that. Thank you for getting us there. And again, we're going to do everything we can to get this thing situated. It's tough, it's expensive, it's tough work. You got to dig up a road, you see what's going on down at the park down here. But if there's any way to get there, I think this council's going to get us there and get this drainage thing resolved. Thank you, Mayor.
yeah, and just, many of you have heard me say this like a broken record. We are the lowest taxing entity of all the partners that are involved with affecting stormwater drainage. So we have made clear to our partners at the county, at the state, and at the federal level that we are more than happy to coordinate the solution to this problem, but we do not have the funds to fix it. And so the majority of this stormwater comes off of roads. We do not own any roads. They are either county or they are state. And so those partners have got to step up and take their responsibility for the flooding that is going on with our residents. So we'll continue to coordinate the solution, but we will not put it on our residents' backs to pay for all of this. So I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter,
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. We have an update, exciting, on the Cola Jazz Invigorate Cayce project that was funded through the Central Carolina Community Foundation grant. And we have details to share about the first pop-up concert, which is being held, mark your calendars, for November 23rd, 2025, at a brand-new business that will have their grand opening, Two Story Studios, and that is located at 2018 State Street.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mayor and Council. The Cola Jazz Foundation, led by Mark Rapp, has been awarded a $30,000 grant through the Central Carolina Community Foundation for the Invigorate Cayce project. This initiative will revitalize three underutilized spaces in Cayce through pop-up jazz events that combine cleanup efforts with live performances to create a vibrant community gathering area. A 20% local match of $6,000 is required and will be funded through the city's hospitality tax. The project supports Cayce's goals of enhancing visual appeal, foster community pride, and encouraging investment in development while aligning with the Connected Communities grant mission to promote engagement and accessibility to the arts. 3 spaces will be activated. The 2-story 2018 State Street, which is down on the new, used to be a green building, now it's a white building. That is the first event that the mayor was speaking of. The city arts lot will also be one, and the Kelly Jones Park down in Riverland Park will also be one, which is really cool. The first event again is scheduled for Sunday, November 23rd from 3 to 5 p.m. at the 2-story studios. Preparation are underway, including marketing efforts, vendor coordination, the lighting installation. City staff are working closely with Cola Jazz Foundation to ensure the project's success and the community impact.
Yes, thank you. So mark your calendars. Please help us spread the word to your neighborhood groups. This is really going to be phenomenal. When Mark Rapp approached me about this, I very quickly got on board because it's what we do. Y'all know that the River Arts District was created through pre-vitalization. It's a street party that we throw. The soiree on State is secretly an economic development engine. And this is the same thing. Mark came to us and said, I wanted to have these pop-up jazz concerts, but they're also about economic development and creating more support for our underutilized spaces in the city. So, so phenomenal to invest in our neighborhoods and in Riverland Park and several different spots in the city. So these are going to be super fun. The other ones will be coming in February, March, so keep an eye out for those. But do come and check out 2-Story Studios. Enjoy this event. There's going to be a food truck out there.
There will be food.
Yeah. So lots of fun and of course, world-class jazz. So we look forward to having everybody out there for those events. All right, next we have discussion and approval of ordinance 2025-08, amending the business license ordinance of the city of Cayce to update the class schedule as required by Act 176 of 2020. This is the second reading.
Yes, ma'am. Again, council and mayor, or mayor and council approval is requested to amend the city's business license ordinance Appendix B class schedule to align with the Municipal Association of South Carolina's model ordinance. Under South Carolina Act 176, the Business License Standardization Act Municipalities must update their business license class schedules every odd year using the latest IRS profitability data provided by the South Carolina Revenue and Fiscal Affairs Office. The city must adopt these updates by December 31st of 2025 and to remain compliant with state law and to prepare for the 26-27 license year, which will start at the May 1st of 2026. So staff recommends council approve on the amendment to update the business license ordinance Appendix B class schedule, and this is the second reading.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the update of the business license ordinance Appendix B class schedule on second reading?
Motion to approve, Mayor.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. We have discussion and approval of ordinance 2025-09, annexing property, 1.86 acres of property located at or near 2490 Charleston Highway and 2121 Old Dunbar Road. This is tax map number 006896-01-002 into the city limits under the provisions of South Carolina Code Section 5-3-150, parentheses 3. This is the first reading.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Council approval is needed for the first reading of an ordinance to annex approximately 1.86 acres located near 2490 Charleston Highway and 2121 Old Dunbar Road and to assign a C4 highway commercial zoning designation. The annexation combines .022 acres recently purchased by from the GS Mini Mart and 1.84 acres purchased from Palmetto State Armory, which is abuts this property on both ends. The purpose is to expand and unify the Carolina Power property at 2490 Charleston Highway, all under city jurisdictions, and simplify the operations and the regulatory oversight. The city's future land use map designates the area for commercial business / retail, and making this request consistent with the city's long-term development goals. The Planning Commission reviewed the request on October 20th, 2025, and unanimously recommended approval. The city staff supports the approval of the annexation and the zoning designation as it is consistent with the city's comprehensive plan.
Thank you.
Mayor, motion to approve first reading of an ordinance to annex property near 2490 Charleston Highway and 2121 Old Dunbar, tax map number 006897-01-002, and assign a C4 highway commercial zoning designation.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you both. Is there any discussion? I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. We have your request for approval to enter the following committee-approved minutes into the city's record. You have before you the Zoning Board of Appeals from January 27th, the Events Committee from March 13th, the Cayce Museum and Historical Commission from September 3rd, the Planning Commission from September 15th, and the Cayce Museum and Historical Commission from October 1st. We can take them separately or together.
Motion to approve all 5 as written, Mayor.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. We have reappointment, the Public Safety Foundation, one position. Ms. Donna Ziegler's term on the Public Safety Foundation expired in August, and she would like to serve again. She has served on the foundation since 2023 and consistently attends meetings. Her reappointment application is attached for your review, and she's in the room with us tonight.
Motion to reappoint Ms. Amazing Donna Ziegler back to the Public Safety Foundation.
Second.
Okay, any discussion?
Donna, from someone that is very, very blessed to have Riverland Park, just thank you so much for your leadership as you are the Riverland Park president. for the neighborhood. So just thank you so much for your constant service to not only Riverland Park, to our beautiful city, as you serve, again, on a Public Safety Foundation. So just thank you so much.
I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. We have appointment of council members to city boards and foundations. The Beautification Foundation, the bylaws say that the mayor sits on that committee, that foundation. Is there a motion for which council member would like to sit on the Beautification Foundation?
Mayor, I would like to motion to appoint the amazing new councilwoman, Alice Rose, to the Beautification Foundation.
A second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
Alice, I just know that foundation created by the mayor has done an amazing job. And if you missed the amazing harvest at the Manor, it was an amazing event, great fundraiser, and I know you're going to be an amazing addition to the Beautification Foundation.
I'm really excited for the opportunity, so thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. Public Safety Foundation, the bylaws say that the mayor pro tem sits on that foundation, so that'll be Mayor Pro Tem Carter. Is there a motion for which council member would like to serve on the Public Safety Foundation?
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to make a motion for Byron
Yes, ma'am.
to sit on the Public Safety Foundation.
Thank you.
I'll second that.
Is there a second? You second that? Okay, good. Any discussion? All right, then I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. And we need an appointment for the Joint Municipal Water Sewer Commission. The former Mayor Pro Tem Tim James sat on that. Is there a motion for the Joint Municipal Water Sewer Commission? Okay.
This one, it's my understanding that this board provides a per diem for the appointed members, thereby creating an economic interest. So I would recommend whoever's nominated, they recuse themselves from the vote to avoid any possible ethics violation.
Okay, thank you.
This recently came up for a appointee to that body from another jurisdiction.
Okay. Great, okay, thank you. Awesome, okay. So is there a motion?
I'll make a motion for the mayor to serve on that council.
Second.
Okay. I assume that means I need to recuse myself?
My recommendation is that.
Heads up would have been awesome.
Does that bring the new mayor pro tem into action early?
I know, I hope you're ready, Phil.
Me and you help me.
I will step out and leave it in your hands, sir.
Very good, thank you.
Leave that to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to appoint Mayor Parton to the Joint Water and Sewer Commission Board. Any discussion?
I would like to add that since we are starting with the new council tonight, I believe that one of the most important things is that we do build trust in each other. I would like to thank Tim James for his commitment and dedicated service on the Joint Municipal Water and Sewer Commission. I have the utmost respect for Tim, and I sincerely appreciate all that he has done for our city. After reviewing the individuals serving on this committee, I noticed the representatives from our surrounding cities are all mayors. This was my justification for my motion.
Very good. Anything else? Mr. Thomas, Ms. Rose? I do have one thing to say. when we, I think this is not the right direction we need to go. I think it's going to pass, which is fine. We're all good here. But what I think we're going to miss is the continuity of leadership, the relationships, the active engagement that former Mayor Pro Tem James gave us. And we've got a lot of momentum with that commission. And, the mayor will serve very well. And, but I will personally not be able to support that, but we've got to have active engagement and active attendance and good stewardship. We know we're going to get that part of it. And it's a very important board, and that's the way I'm going to move on it. But nothing else being said. Madam Clerk, I'll call for the question, please.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
No. Okay, before we move on, as far as I know, the mayor will just see what happens on the future appointments here, whether she needs to continue to go back to a recusal state here. But for this matter, we need the mayor back.
Sorry about that.
I assume we're done? Is it back to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, so now we need a motion for the alternate for the Joint Municipal Water Sewer Commission, and we should do the same thing and have the recusal for that too. Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for that heads up. I appreciate it. Is there a motion for the alternate?
I'll make a motion for Tiffany All to be the alternate.
Second.
Okay. All right, so there is a form in your drawer. I just filled mine out quickly, and if she wants to sign that, Mindy, if she wants to sign that, can she fill out the,
I can fill it out.
okay, yeah, if you just sign the bottom, she'll fill out the top part for you.
I was going to make a point of order about the National League of Cities thing, but you're in the middle of a vote, so I'll do that afterwards. We had it on the list, so I was going to.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second for Tiffany All to be the alternate on the Joint Municipal Water Sewer Commission. Is there any discussion? I'll call the question.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. Sorry, Wes.
Getting your steps in today.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. And you were about to say something about National League of Cities?
Oh, yes, ma'am. We probably shouldn't, actually not a problem, we shouldn't have had that on this list for appointing board members. It is an external organization that the city is a member of. We don't necessarily appoint a member to sit on the National League of Cities. Everybody involved in the organization, all council members can be active with the National Cities. It's just a membership form that we are. So it's a choice by each individual member if you want to be actively involved in that organization.
Yeah, and it is a great other resource for good information, along with the municipal association, so that's got lots of great information to support council members. I don't know that there's any other on those external boards that we need to address. We do have a number of openings for those of our residents in the city. We've got one position on the Accommodations Tax Committee open. We have 5 positions on our Events Committee where we need some folks, and we have 2 positions on our Standard Technical Code Boards of Appeals. That is, the rest of them, there's no qualification other than being a resident and wanting to be involved and wanting to serve. The Standard Technical Codes Board of Appeals does have some parameters, and it's one of only 2 boards that we are required by state law to have. That one requires an engineer, contractor, architect, or design professional. So if you know of anybody, we would really appreciate you letting us know, letting them know to go to the city website. There's lots of great information on there about different ways to get involved with the city, and we encourage people to do that. All right, so we've got city manager's report.
We got a lot going on, so this will be a little bit lengthy, but just bear with me for one quick second. First off, I just want to recognize everybody that was involved in the Tales to Trails event that took place. I was unfortunately not able to attend, but from my understanding, it was an amazing event and very well attended, and thank all the Public Safety Foundation and all the police and fire that were involved, and several staff members that were involved in it. Supposedly over 700 people attended. They had 600 hot dogs, and they all ran out. That should tell you something right there.
Nice.
Freddie's ice cream frozen custard had to go back 3 times to get more. This event continues to grow. Kudos for everybody who was involved. Wonderful free event for all of our children here in Cayce. So kudos to everybody involved.
That's awesome.
Thursday, November 20th, from 6 to 8 p.m. is the city's appreciation dinner. That is out at the tennis facility, so please make sure that you come. It'll be a wonderful event. Friday, November 21st at 11:30, we will have a Thanksgiving event here for our staff members. Council, you are all invited. I think you got emails, so please come out and talk to our staff. They'd love to see you. We really look forward to sitting down and having lunch with everybody and just enjoying each other's company for a little while. Sunday, November 23rd, from 3 to 5 p.m., of course, is our Kohler Foundation Invigorate Cayce project, the first pop-up jazz event. I hope everybody can come out and support that down at 2018 State Street. A little notice, city offices will be closed from November 26th until Monday, December 1st. We'll be out for Thanksgiving holiday, so hope everybody enjoys themselves for Thanksgiving holiday. On to our Cayce Christmas events. December 4th is our Cayce tree lighting here at City Hall. The Women's Club of Cayce always does an outstanding, amazing job with that. I believe they're taking canned goods this year. So please bring your canned goods. Please come enjoy the festival and the tree lighting. That's always a wonderful event. Just as a sad note, unfortunately, we do not have Carols on the River this year. We do have construction down there. It's not really safe to have this particular event, so unfortunately we won't have it, but we'll bring it back bigger and better next year. So we'll look forward to next year's event. Saturday, December 6th, from 6 to 9 p.m. is the museum Cayce's Tradition Old and New. Please come out and support our museum. They always do an amazing Christmas event. Come out. They got a lot of stuff going on, usually vendors and all kinds of good stuff. And you get to take a walk through the museum. It's always well done, and they always have tons of volunteers that come in and decorate the museum for Christmas, so it's always great. Saturday, December 23rd is the Chamber's Holiday Parade of Lights Christmas Parade. Huge event for us in Cayce and our neighbor in West Columbia. We usually get 20 to 25,000 people come out, so everybody make sure you come out. Come out early and get your spot on 12th Street. It's always a wonderful event, and come please enjoy everybody in Cayce and all of our businesses before and after. And then finally, Saturday, December 20th, is the Cayce Public Safety Foundation, along with our Cayce Police Department Shop with a Cop, another amazing event that our police department and our Public Safety Foundation board puts on. They do take care of a number of families to make sure they have a wonderful holiday and with presents, so always a great event.
Great, thank you.
That is my report.
Council comments?
Yes, ma'am. So as a reminder, this coming Monday here in the council chambers, partnering with our city's banking partner, Synovus Bank, to do a free money smart workshop to help anyone, including myself, to budget better. So they're going to be doing topics on budgeting, credit scores, predatory lending, debit management, and they're going to do some other topics too. They told me that they feel like residents would really appreciate. So if you are free Monday at 6 p.m., please come here because you have no idea the benefits of putting aside $5 to $10, $20 a month can do for you and your family. It's the small things that can amount to huge impact. So if you're like someone like me that wants to look for more opportunities to save money because somehow, some way, it just goes out the window, please be here on Monday. We're going to have a fun time. And if you do not have a will, I partner with the Center for Heirs Property again to host another free wills clinic at Mount Zion. Thank you so much, Mount Zion Church, for always being a great partner to allow me to do events there. And so that event is on Saturday, January 24th. And if you don't have a will, please call 843-745-7055. And remember, it's a free will. I know those things can be pretty expensive, but please take care of you and your family, because I hate to see that type of stuff tear families apart. So if you've ever thought about it, this is a free opportunity, so please take advantage of it before it sells out. And I just want to give a special shout out to the Cayce Action Group for doing an amazing job over the weekend. They handed out over 100 turkeys to amazing families in our city and community, and just seeing the joy on their faces, knowing that that turkey is going to be used to bring their family and friends together around their dinner table. And so I love seeing people just loving on other people. It is so beautiful, and it's always a constant reminder that no matter how much bad is in this world, there's more good people in this world than bad, and good is going to win in the end. So kudos to the Cayce Action Group and any other nonprofits or people that are just going above and beyond to just show people kindness and love. So just thank you.
Anybody else? I would just like to say again, welcome to Councilmember All. Welcome to Councilmember Rose. It is lovely to have you both up here. And this is their official first business meeting. I want to say thank you to Councilmember Thomas, because he had an idea to say, could we please separate out the swearing in from the business meeting? Because in the past, the way this goes is you get sworn in and then we just go like we did tonight. And that's a lot to do with the excitement of stepping in to serve your city and just being sworn in. So it was great to have the swearing in earlier this week, and and then get to handle all of this great business tonight. Thanks to staff for all that we're getting done. I had the pleasure of, y'all know there's the Cayce Montessori School that's on Poplar Street, and they actually located here because of me. And these were some of my children's teachers when they were very young. They wanted to come into Cayce, and the school is now full. It's absolutely phenomenal. So we have a number of Cayce residents who are there, and I had a couple of them stop me and just say how thankful they were to have a school like that in the neighborhood. But also we have lots of people who are coming from outside Cayce, so it just continues to expose people to all the great that's here. But she had reached out to me because the original director of the school where my kids went, she's long since retired, she was coming back and having a parent meeting. And so I kind of stepped in as soon as I could get there after work, and I sat down and immediately just got peaceful just hearing Miss Cheryl speak. And that's how she was with the kids. It was absolutely lovely to get to see that kind of support and involvement with education, and add those educational opportunities and diversity in our school. So super fun. We now have executive session. We are going to, before I take the other items to go into executive session, we have a request to defer item A1, which is the request for reimbursement of right-of-way negotiation expenses with Congaree Bluff. If we could have a motion to defer that to the December council meeting.
Motion to defer until our December council meeting.
Thank you.
Second.
Okay. I'll call the question.
Councilmember Alm,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. So now we have executive session for receipt of legal advice relating to claims and potential claims by and against the city and other matters covered by the attorney-client privilege. We have discussion of possible employment of city attorney. Is there a motion to go into executive session for said reasons?
Motion to go into executive session for said reasons.
Second.
Thank you. I'll call the question.
Councilmember Alm,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you, so moved. Y'all are welcome to stay in here, we'll step out.
Have a good night. No. Have a good night. Be safe.
Okay, we just make sure he knows we're leaving all.
Have a good night.
I gotta tell the chief something, but down the door, as soon as we're right behind you.
Mike Conley? Yeah, he's got to go into executive session with council. Sorry.
Yeah, they all leave in person.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we have on the agenda possible actions by council and follow-up to executive session. We've already deferred item A. Item B, I believe there is a request by council to defer that one to the December council meeting. Is there a motion for that?
Motion to defer item B to our December 2nd meeting, Mayor.
A second.
Thank you. Any discussion? I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas,
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes, thank you. So moved. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
I'll call the question.
Councilmember All,
Yes.
Councilmember Thomas.
Yes.
Councilmember Rose.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Carter,
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, thank you. So moved. Everybody have a good night.
Thank y'all for going fast.